If you are looking for getting more Ultimate Team coins, instead of buying them with real money, go to the auction market and trade. It's more rewarding, cheaper, and pretty easy to do as well. Hey guys, Slamfire92 here again today with episode number 5 of Perfect Partnership. If you have any more suggestions for some partnerships I should use in this series, then please let them down in the comment section below. However, in this episode, I'm going to focus on 2 MLS players. First of all, Team of the Season Donovan, and then right next to him, the second informed Johnson, a silver player. First of all, Donovan, 90 pace, 82 shooting, 85 passing, and 83 dribbling overall, 86 rated, and I paid 51,000 coins for him, so a very cheap Team of the Season card there. Right next to him, Johnson with 85 pace, 73 in shooting, 73 in dribbling, and also 83 in heading. Paid 94,000 coins for him as he is a little bit rarer. However, I'm going to start with Donovan in this review. Normally I start with a lower rated player, but this time I had to start with Donovan simply because he's got so many negative points about him. And the biggest negative about him is definitely his high work rates. In these first 3 clips, I'm just showing you where he is positioned most of the times on the pitch. Here in this clip, he even was on the line with 2 of my defensive midfielders, and that just basically kills this player on the game. His high work rates are so frustrating, and he actually is a pretty decent player when you get him in the right positions, but he barely ever is in those positions. He tracks so much back with his high defensive work rates. It's unbelievable. It's even more annoying than with players like Lewandowski or Team of the Season Mandzukic, who I also tried out in this series already. So that was very frustrating about him, and therefore, I only scored 1 goal with him in 8 games, which was crazy for a Team of the Season striker especially. Of course, he has got some good points about him. First of all, his pace is ridiculous with 90. I think he scored 93 acceleration in-game and 90 sprint speed, which would add up to 91 pace or maybe even 92 pace if EA rounded up. However, on his card, it's of course 90 overall. Another good thing about him definitely is his short passing. It's at 89. He's also got some good vision in game, which kind of combines very nicely with that short passing. And then finally, he has got 90 ball control in game, and overall his dribbling is very quick. He's very agile on the ball. He's only got 3-star skill moves, which is a bit of a letdown, but 4-star weak foot as well. Some of his shots I just wanted to try out didn't go in, so I missed quite a lot of shots in this episode, and I think this is the only goal I scored with him. Nice work by Di Natale. And then when he is inside the box, he can actually finish those shots, but you can rarely ever get him into those positions. So now let's move on to the second inform, Johnson. And he was a lot more enjoyable to play with. First of all, he's of course a little bit clumsy because he's a silver player and he hasn't got the best dribbling or ball control. However, first of all, his pace is great. He's got 87 sprint speed in game and 85 acceleration, which is very nice for a silver player. Then he's also got 81 in strength, which is very decent, and I think he's 6 foot tall, so that's pretty nice as well. Also pretty good at heading, but I only scored 1 header with him. But that's probably simply due to the fact that I don't cross it into the box too often. Besides that, he also has got 89 in shot power, which is very nice, and you see in some of those clips, he actually scored 6 goals in 8 games for me, so he was a lot better in that department than Donovan for me. He's got medium work rates, occasionally wandered off a little bit, but I think most of the time his positioning was actually pretty good, especially, of course, once again for a silver player. And then after all, he's got 84 in finishing, so he definitely can score some nice goals. And if you use him in silver teams, he will, of course, be even better once he comes up against silver defenders or maybe even bronze defenders. You can absolutely tear apart those defenses because he definitely is a very good player in my opinion. Very quick, very good shot power with 89 in game, as I already said, and that's probably his biggest advantage on him. A little bit clumsy, as I already said. His agility actually isn't too bad in game, I think at 82, but he sometimes just doesn't feel as agile as 82. Here you can see his nice shot power straight into the top corner. Wonderful strike there, especially of course once again for a silver player. I think his first inform card actually is a left midfielder, and this is his second inform, of course, and his normal card I believe is 72 rated. I'm not too sure about that. However, I think this is the last goal by him coming up here in the dying moments of the game. He once again saved me there with a very nice shot, a near post shot, so once again showing his great shot power in this goal. So let's break down the 2 players of this episode. First of all, the Team of the Season Donovan. He has got great passing combined with good vision. His pace is great at 90 overall on his card, and also dribbling and ball control are nice on him. The big con on him though are his work rates, and even though there's only one con on him, it's a very huge one, and it really kills him as a card on this game, and I didn't enjoy him at all in these games I played with him. If you might try him out as a center forward or a cam, he might be better, or maybe even as a center midfielder, but still in a 3-5-2 I think I wouldn't let my cam have high work rates either, though I don't really know where to use him, to be perfectly honest. His normal card is a right midfielder, and that would be perfectly fine with high work rates, but not as a striker or generally in the center of the park, at least where I would play him. Moving on to the second inform, Eddie Johnson. Very quick overall, good shot power, especially for a silver player, and good shooting in general. His cons were definitely his dribbling, ball control, and sometimes his passing definitely let him down, but he only has got 57 passing on his card. But nonetheless, he was much more enjoyable than Donovan and actually a very good player on this game, in my opinion. So overall, I definitely wouldn't recommend this striker partnership, especially because of the team of the season, Donovan. So it's definitely not that good of a partnership. Anyways, guys, I hope you nevertheless enjoyed this episode, even though there weren't that many goals in it. So if you enjoyed it, please drop a like rating on this video, as it always does help me out, and maybe subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you like the content you see. Other than that, thanks as always a lot for watching and for listening through the whole commentary, guys, and I'll talk to you later.